Economic Club, and especially under David Rubenstein, has exceeded my expectations. The speakers are fantastic. You couldn't have a better interviewer than our CEO and David.
The Economic Club has so many contacts with world-class speakers. A great example is Jeff Bezos coming tonight to speak to us on this anniversary dinner. Creates an atmosphere that is unparalleled in this city. It's always enjoyable, one always learns.
Thank you all for coming this evening. This is our 32nd anniversary of the Washington Economic Club, and I want to thank everybody who's been a member of this. You came to hear our featured speaker tonight, Jeff Bezos. Jeff, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, David, and good evening, everyone. First, I want to congratulate David for the over 100 interviews he's done with global leaders in business, politics, economics, and world affairs as our club president for the past 10 years. Tonight's talk with Jeff Bezos will be David's 110th interview at one of our high-profile events.
Tonight, just sit back and enjoy yourself and watch the great interviewer and the great business slugger entertain you, educate you, and I hope you have as good a time with him as I've always had.
I always really enjoy David when he interviews, but to have a new leader coming into our community with one of our prominent business leaders that has really helped on the national stage as well as the local stage.
All of my best decisions in business and in life have been made with heart, intuition, guts, not analysis. When you can make a decision with analysis, you should do so, but it turns out in life that your most important decisions are always made with instinct, intuition, taste, heart.
When you use your intuition and make decisions, where is the intuition leading you now on your second headquarters?
All right. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge that that may be the best segue in the history of interviewing?
All right.
Seriously, David,
So,
that is
all right.
that's
So
amazing.
The answer is?
The answer is very simple. We will announce a decision before the end of this year. So we've made tremendous progress. The team is working their butts off on it, and we will get there. No, hey, be nice. Come on.
The one key message that I took from him that I thought was really inspiring was this whole idea of small ideas becoming big, and then the whole ideas of being missionaries, not mercenaries. If you really believe in something and you're really passionate about something and you're intending to make a difference and leave a legacy, leaving something better than how you found it, that's a really powerful idea and concept, both in business but also for society.
Well, I'll keep my conversations with the president to myself. But yes, I've had a couple of conversations with him.
And this doesn't make you think you want the job yourself, though, right? It's not a job you would ever aspire to.
Are you asking me if I would run for president?
Yes.
I'll be your VP. You run. You run.
Well, no, I think you'd be a better candidate, but...
I like to putter in the morning. I get up early. I go to bed early. I get up early. I like to putter in the mornings. I like to read the newspaper. I like to have coffee. I like to have breakfast with my kids before they go to school. So I have my kind of puttering time is very important to me. And so that's why I set my first meeting for 10 o'clock. I like to do my high IQ meetings before lunch. Like anything that's going to be really mentally challenging, that's a 10 o'clock meeting. And because by 5 p.m., I'm like, I can't think about that today. Let's try this again tomorrow at 10 a.m.
So you've started Blue Origin a little bit in secret, then you've made it public. You're putting $1 billion or more of your own personal capital into it every year.
Next year it'll be more for the first time.
All right, and what are you going to get out of it? Are we going to have people going into space? What is the purpose?
This is the most important work I'm doing, and I have great conviction about that. It is, it's a simple argument. This is the best planet. We have now sent robotic probes to every planet in this solar system. Believe me, this is the good one.
I want to thank you for a very interesting conversation, and I want to offer you the first honorary membership of the Economic Club of Washington. I hope you'll join our club when you decide ultimately to spend more time here, as we hope you will.
I'd be delighted to accept.
Let me add my thank you to David Rubenstein for his characteristic generosity in establishing and sustaining the David M. Rubenstein Economic Club of Washington Scholarship Program for the last 10 years. Thank you, David. This evening, we are awarding a total of $600,000 in community grants and scholarships funded from the proceeds of tonight's dinner. So thank you very much.
The grant is incredibly exciting for us. So $50,000 for a small school like the Bishop Walker School means a lot to us. We are dependent completely on philanthropy, so a gift of that size makes a difference for us.
You see, you go to a lot of events, but you don't go to events where you actually get so inspired. And seeing all of those organizations getting these grants, organizations that are making a difference for kids, to me just shows you that, you know, we hear a lot of bad news, but there is so much good that people are doing.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize our sponsors who helped make this evening possible. First, I'd like to acknowledge and thank very much the title sponsor of the Washington Housing Initiative. Thank you very much for being our title sponsor this evening.
We launched the Washington Housing Initiative this year to address the shrinking supply of affordable workforce housing in our market, an issue that is absolutely critical to Washington's continued economic growth.
I'd like to thank our Milestone sponsors, the A. James and Alice B. Clark Foundation, the Boeing Company, and anybody that wants to buy a Boeing jet tonight. No, they're not for sale tonight? Okay. J.P. Morgan Chase, PwC, thank you. Our legacy sponsors, Accenture, thank you very much, Accenture. And then one of our legacy sponsors is Amazon Web Services. So thank you very much, Amazon Web Services. Then the Exelon Corporation, thank you very much. And the FedEx Corporation, thank you very much, FedEx.